Hello, welcome to Teach Open Project.
Catherine Wild, founder of TOP.
Timur Valerianov, CEO of TOP, and here we are with you. And we're incredibly happy to greet you on the first day of TOP Teachers Conference. And we have gotten, and we're going to answer them during the roundtable discussion. Thank you very much. I'm so curious to find out more about everything you said. Naive practice, that's incredible.
Any ideas? It was the verb that began experiment. Yeah, brilliant. Real top teachers, I say. Okay, so yes, the seventh tip is to experiment, to love your mistakes as well. You're always going to make some if there's technology involved, so don't worry about it. Just try to love them and remember you're a great model for your students.
That's really what we want. We want students to be here, now, present. And it looks like we've got a very short window of opportunity when we first start to make that happen. So I want to leave you with a couple of quick things, and then we'll turn it back to Katrine, and she'll...
Can learn languages without schools. You mentioned famous people who didn't go to universities. I believe the question was asked in the beginning of your talk.
Well, just to support Lucy as well, I want to say, yes, the same thing here, like the activities Lucy described and things like that. Don't be worried. I mean, we're all teachers, so you do know your students. You should be able to gradually, the better you know them, you'll feel what works, what doesn't work with them. But I am personally I'm going to be 39 this year, and you know what? I'm still a big kid. And my students still are as well. It doesn't matter, we're wearing shirts here and things like that. It does not mean that we don't enjoy having fun, playing games, things like that.
This to have it. Let me call you our ELT family. I'm overwhelmed. I'm about to burst into tears now. Gonzalo, sorry. It's very touching. We've been prepared for so long, and we've been working very hard. And now I can see that people are enthusiastic about that idea. It means the world to me.
Passion into the classroom. Sorry, taking your passion into any passion that you have. If you like music, as you said, you learn from Bon Jovi, okay? Apart from that, he's such a great guy. I mean, he seems to be such a great guy. It's not only like he's a rock star, but he's also a good guy.
Yeah.
So learning from songs, and if you play an instrument, take that into a classroom. If you like knitting, knit stories with your students, or anything that you feel passionate about, bring that into a classroom, because students will just feel lucky to have a teacher who brings in their passion.
Now we've got a very interesting opportunity to transform the use of online technology, the use of digital technology that we have available in our hands, to something that has a personality that will never be forgotten.
And have a look at the story task. So again, here, doing that brainstorm that we just looked at, what kind of functional language do you think we would need here, Victoria? What conventions and what problems might the students have? At A2, story writing.
Yeah, well, thinking about the conventions in a story, we expect to find some progression of events. So students need to be able to use some time expressions, and also using tenses in a logical way. These are also some of the main problems that students may find.
I think this understanding, this use, this realization will extend to L2. But how can it if we don't focus on it, if we don't present the type of phrase that would be used at this point in time?
Probably this piece I can copy, send you in chat, Victoria, and we'll see what happens. Yeah,
this will be interesting. We've never done this before.
Let's see.
Interesting to see how it works.
Never wait for a moment to make it Perfect. So it's now or never. You're there in the exam, right? And it isn't only an important skill for an exam situation, just for life, right? When you can communicate with different people and they will be unexpected things, you need to respond and be polite, be fine with the answers, and just be flexible enough. This flexibility is a difficulty in most of the cases. I'm just sharing my experience. So, George Hisham, would you like to add anything? We've lost Victoria, or just, probably there's a gap online. Okay.
I would always suggest basically that people should have a look at the website. There are lots of useful resources that will make their life much easier. In general terms, I think understanding the paper and how the test looks like, and that's very important tip for the students to get over the test.
Different tasks, so you don't just drill one word after another. A little kid can see pictures, different pictures, and so on.
Okay, top team works too. So Felix, please start sharing your experience with us. Introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. And my name is Mr. Kankan Mensah Felix, and I'm from Ghana. And I've been teaching for the past 13 years. And I'm so much happy to be introduced to this conference by Mr. Gonzalo in Argentina. So today I want to share my tips on the power of connecting.
Tomorrow we are going to continue. We are going to explore the incredible. Don't miss that. We're definitely going to do literally that. We're going to explore the incredible. What kind of incredible? You find out tomorrow, okay? So I need your reactions in chat. Oh, thank you, Cam. It's awesome, you say. So I love the ideas of the name of the club. Tomorrow, top team and I will decide which was the most kind of popular name for our top LT community, and I will be happy to share that with you. You will get that Google form link in your email. Again, please fill it in to let us know you want to be with us throughout the year. And
favorite teachers. Remember, you can have teaching is a nightmare job. It's hard work, we're underpaid, we're under stress, but we can have a very profound and positive effect on our students, okay?
I hear, I do. Okay, there's a Chinese expression, if I remember what it means, what it is, I'll tell you at the end of the lesson. So you've met all those needs there because you're using both sides of the brain and you're making something memorable, because the more you use both sides of the brain, the more memorable it is.
Do you think that worked? Do you think this stopped the girls and a few of the boys from leaving lipstick prints on the mirrors? Do you think this worked? Let's see what you think in the chat. Tatiana says, now that's not a bad idea, remove the mirrors. Yeah, remove the mirrors. Vesna, even the greater challenge. Well, the principal makes this announcement. Anyone caught leaving lipstick prints on the mirror will be in big trouble. Does this work? Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It gets even worse. Every day the janitor starts to find even more lipstick prints on the mirrors. The pupils seem to think this is fun. They seem to think this is some sort of game.
Use a crazy number of those, changing one activity to another, like every single minute or in 2 minutes or something, or they get bored and they start misbehaving. It was a very exciting experience for me, but I'm teaching adults of this period of my life.
Can I just say with children, the important thing, particularly if you're teaching very young children, is quiet time and getting quiet time. And one of the ways of doing is whispering and getting the children to sit down, okay? And
human set approach to a link, and I think the thought I had is that materials are similar. You know, if I mentioned this before, hiding behind materials, something I think a lot of teachers do, and especially I think if we get scared of being thought of as being teacher-centered. We have to sell the materials. We have to, this is what we've been talking about. Ken has said it, Didi has said it. We've got to sell the enthusiasm. We've got to sell the ideas. We've got to do things to get students involved and curious and doing stuff. And there's no way we can do that just by sharing a naked link.
By saying, your lessons are not teacher-centered, you know? You are a very extraordinary presence in the classroom, and you're allowing people to sort of engage, you're allowing people to participate. That's not teacher-centered.
Say, story writing and oral presentation, but it has to be coherent with the materials we've been using, with the activities we've been playing or doing with the students, and the objectives. And that when we give that coherence, it's easier, and students can see, you know, like the road where you're going to.
Go and check that, you still can be the winner, and 3 people will get it. Really pretty exciting. Then on Monday we will continue with a very special program on combination of teaching tips and business one, how to run your successful business on social media. And I remind you, Top Teachers Conference has its mission to unite the worlds of academic English and social media one. So I'm the person who's in between these worlds.
The idea is, what is the reason of having an avatar? So we are putting the student at the center of the learning, at the center of activity. And by creating and choosing avatar, so we create this personal link with education, because here a student can have a media representation of themselves.
To adapt our approach according to each individual, and the bigger the class, the more difficult that is. Individual work and then whole class, and I believe very strongly that in the ELT classroom we need to vary individual work, pair work, group work, and whole class work.
A new program, advanced learning program, is based on the results of the research we made. And so I wanted to show you again, just the key areas that are included into our program. They are all on some key issues, global issues, like developing students' global skills. Natalia mentioned today, we've got sustainable development goals, and some critical thinking skills.
But they do, and that's what I find very useful, and especially this summer period of time, it's very convenient. When they're on their own, they prepare, and I can see that they don't forget things, but they keep practicing. Yes, so
Thank you, Katrine, once again.
I'll stop sharing this. Well, you see, I use these links very quickly because they're here, my tabs always open with all your platforms. And thanks to Yelena, who asked about big number of your platforms. Yes, there were times when I was a bit lost, but you're always helpful with this choice, because I use Macmillan Optima. It's me, yes, and
me, not then Jack's platform, me too.
And also Macmillan Advanced Learning, right? So at least 4 I use every single day, and I don't get lost. It's fine. It's pretty useful.
I would say that everything is getting easier at the moment, because we've got the platform Macmillan Education Everywhere. That is the starting point to get access to every resources you need, and the variety is Macmillan English Campus. That is
standalone course.
And so that is a standalone solution for schools.
So active.
Okay, just let me add something to your point that is really very great. But whenever the expectations are high, okay, so we are moving forward in order to achieve more goals.
Dear participants, I'm so happy to have you here in the day 4 of our super great Top Teachers Conference. And who makes it that cool? You, of course, you make it that cool. Yes, our great experts are very energized, very experienced and great, but you are a very important part of the event. We are doing it for you.
You've got a picture here of me as a child. a picture of me taken a few years ago. And your task now is to think of some sentences showing similarities and differences to Nina in the past and Nina now. So let's see what you come up with.
And you are here, Top Teachers Conference and Top Teachers Club, right? It's important to exchange, to feel that somebody has your back there in the community. You're not alone. The next part is keep learning. Put yourself in your students' shoes. I always keep developing myself. I study, and this 5-day marathon is a challenge for me, and I keep studying, and I love that. Okay, talking about my experience of studying French later, I can speak hours about that. Also, understanding technology, that I need to pick it up because we're heading to the end of my speech. So make a smart choice. Professional self-development is a very, very important thing. I find absolutely vital for teachers. Time is the only thing we can get back. So let's spend it wisely. Here, don't just teach, you inspire. Dear top teachers. I think you also answered that question, yeah? When you ask the audience.
When you watch my free task, how can I change the situation? It depends how you sell your products. It depends what your product is. Is it unique? Is it super cool and high quality content? Or are you offering exactly what you're offering on your page? In that case, people are not going to want to pay for it if they get it for free.
Yeah, this is really up to you. I mean, I know that some teachers themselves don't feel comfortable using games or using role play or using drama in class. I use games at every level. I use games teaching my master's class. And
we absolutely fine with each and every goal we set in our 5-day intellection marathon. Top Teachers Conference, July the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. 16 experienced experts from 9 countries gave the most brilliant, great talks. So it was, great professional development course for me personally. It was. So I've grown a lot because it's just priceless how we enrich the world of each other in that intensive marathon. Moreover, 9 great teachers from 7 countries joined us during Teachers Tips part. Thank you so much. It was so cool and exciting to talk to you. And now Catherine is difficult with numbers, but I'll try. 7,578 teachers from 32 countries joined the event and participated online. And here I'm applauding to you. Woohoo! And you applaud there in the chat. I need your reactions because I'm overwhelmed. And this is the new number because it was not that big before these days. So you are the big part of the historical event of our Top Teachers Conference. I'm so happy. 32 countries, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, so why I said this, let the knowledge you spread go viral, because I had no doubts that our conference is going to be heard everywhere in the world, and you're going to spread the knowledge, to share it with each other. And I'm so thankful to you, dear colleagues, who are that active online, who mentioned Teach Open project and take such great, nice pictures. That's amazing. So look, and there are lots of stories. I'm not able to share each of them even, okay? Just a few, and a few screenshots of our conferences there. You see, exam preparation date for the second one. It seems to me that it was kind of a long time ago because it's been so intensive. So you're so active. You see the great speakers, the chat, and thank you. You are the big part of that, the huge part of that. You let the knowledge spread all around the world and go viral, right? So, dear participants, Top Teachers Club, the orange button, grab your opportunity. So, if you're there in that list already, great, be active, be responsive to the team, and we're going to develop this project together with you the whole year round, okay? So I need to drink some water now, just a moment. I pause because I need to recharge my batteries. and saying words of gratitude, how much thankful I personally am. My partner Timur Varilyanov is in the whole top team. You can see lots of names which are appearing on the screen. Dear speakers, you are the best. You absolutely the best. And me and my partner mentally shaking your hands now, saying our words of gratitude. Thank you so much. We're going to send these thank you letters to you. You're going to get them soon. Thank you for great, brilliant talk, perfect preparation, discipline, and your generosity, openness, and kindness. This is priceless. We are united. We're truly united. I'm just about to burst into tears. Just my thing, just because really it's such a touching moment when we are finishing up the 5th day of the conference, Top Teachers Conference, and that is the last day of this huge 5-day intellectual marathon and the first day of a club. And thank you of being part of this. I'm honored to be with you. So join our club, be with us. We will be in touch. It's only the beginning. And here are all the links you need to be shared. And there will be a few slides I couldn't wait to share with you. Yes, you are top already. Thanks, words of gratitude from me and the CEO of Top, Timur Varilyanov, because without our top team, who has been doing absolutely fantastically great job, something, as it was said in my quote, it seems impossible until it's done. Guys, what you've done is truly impossible, because that amount of work, intellectual work, and this in combination with technology and stuff, and just those tough deadlines, this is incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are the best. Top team. I know you're listening to me now, and I know you're listening to me from different countries of the world. Thank you very much. And now I need to say something special to the partner I've been working together very, very intensively this year, Timur Varilyanov. Thank you very much. That is a person who changes people's lives to the better. And they aren't just empty words. Believe me, I took his trainings. They changed my life. We've become partners. This is a quantum educational leap to me, Timur. And without you, it wouldn't be possible. Thank you very much for your support, for your incredible professional skills. When I say you are the best, I truly mean it. Okay? So I know you're listening to me now. Thank you. So, and dear colleagues, you remember what was written in our website. Yes, which goals were set, which we have reached. We've united the worlds of academic teaching and social media one. And today, the day of the quantum educational leap has proved that. I'm applauding to you. I'm applauding to the team. I'm applauding to each speaker who took part in that. That is an incredible historical moment to me. And I believe for the whole world, as people from more than 30 countries are the big part of that. Dear colleagues, we're making education the most trendy topic on social media. I did say it, preparing for that, and now there are really tears in my eyes saying this, because it has gone viral and it's going to go even more, because the educators are the people who have to be weighted down in society the most, because you are the influencers who help our students make dreams come true, okay? Because we are the bridges in between the dreams and reality. You are the best top teachers. Thank you very much. I'm finishing up and we'll be in touch. Catherine Wild was with you here.